What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss a really exciting upcoming flyweight matchup this Saturday, UFC 316. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly to help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. This Saturday, Joshua Van, Bruno Silva. This fight flying under the radar. You got two guys who really want to bring it. Starting from the top here with Joshua Van, 23 years old, my opinion, a future flyweight champion. This guy is the real deal. Cool, calm, and collect under pressure. He's got one-shot knockout power, but he has the ability to mix it up. He's looked good, better and better every single time. We've seen him lose. We've seen him come back, battle through adversity. Joshua Van is a guy who I'm very high on with the entire UFC roster. I think this guy is going to have a phenomenal career for years to come. His ability, I mean, he is a bit of a slow starter. He can take a little bit of punishment in the first round, and that's where I can see it being a little bit tricky for him in this fight with Bruno Silva, even though I definitely see Joshua going out there and getting his hand raised. But Joshua, he is a bit of a slow starter, but once he takes in his opponent and he gets the data that he needs and he studies his opponent in the first round, he really starts to blossom in rounds 2 and 3, working shots to the body, good wrestling, good patience, good takedown defense. And when he does get taken down, his last fight against Rhea, he was very calm once he was taken down. You didn't see him overexerting any type of energy, trying to force any stand-ups. He was taken down, legs locked, and you saw patience. Like, all right, I'm here. We're going to just slowly get our way up. And he didn't really overexert himself as while his opponent is sitting there doing all this work to keep him down on the ground. You just saw him. He was cool as a cucumber, man. And that right there is a champion, like a champion's mentality, right? This guy, when he knew exactly what was going on, he's like, all right, waste all this energy now. I'm going to be here rounds 2, rounds 3. And he went out there and as the fight went on, was able to stuff the takedowns, keep his cardio, and just really good fight IQ. And I honestly think it's just, he's just calm. Like he's ready for the moment. It seems like he feels like he belongs there. And I do. I think at 23 years old, Joshua Van has the ability to become, and I think he will be, a world champion. I thought his fight against Charles Johnson, I think that fight needed to happen. I think that loss needed to happen. Charles Johnson, I think, too, is just a savvy veteran. I think that loss needed to happen. But nonetheless, Joshua Van, man, I mean, great up-and-comer. And here's his opponent, Bruno Silva, heavy-handed. He was riding a 4-fight win streak before he ran into Manel Kape in a fight where first round, he did his best. He looked fast. He looked powerful, but Manel looked faster and more powerful and a little bit more unpredictable and dynamic. He was mixing it up a little better. And then as you saw rounds 2, and once Manel got the finish in the third round, that was a wrap, right? But you saw the speed difference. But the one thing I want to highlight, aside from the constant dick kicks that Bruno Silva threw and landed on Manel Kape, good chin durability. He was marching forward the whole time until he got put away. He showed heart, right? I think that's probably his biggest attribute aside from the power that he has in his hands. I mean, beating guys like Cody Durden, JP Bays. There's one other name in there. Tyson Nam, that's right. Good power. He is a type of guy where he's not going out there. He's not going to try and outpoint you. He's going for the finish. And from the start, he is pretty well-rounded. I think about 6 knockouts, 6 submissions. He can kind of get it done everywhere. But at 35 years old as well, he's going to be 12 years older than Joshua Van. And I think that that's a massive disadvantage, especially in the flyweight division. I think that guys who rely on their athleticism like that, once it starts to dwindle with age, that's where you start seeing the youth take over with the opponents, right? So in this fight, I think Joshua Van's going to get his hand raised. I don't know if he's going to get the finish in this fight, but if he does, I expect him to go out there and get it done. Probably second, maybe third round. But Joshua Van also, he has a tendency of just really like getting overconfident, letting himself get caught like he did in the Charles Johnson fight. But I think Joshua Van, man, dude is world class, and I think that he's going to be a future champion. Guys, let me know what you guys think of this fight. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.